Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Call you drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go.
Now, this is just funny. You gotta listen to this one. I love it when these come through because they're hilarious. I got a $5 super chat from someone called May Ann who says, "Hey, great marathon yesterday. All the hallmarks of a great DSP gaming marathon, like drunk begging, crying, and excessive belching." Well, let's see. There was no drunk begging. There was celebration because people were being so supportive of me, and I was so happy that I was expressing my gratitude and my happiness at having a great day. So yeah, actually I did tear up at one point because I was so grateful for everyone being so nice to me. I even said, I didn't know what was going to happen with all the drama recently and all of that. There was a big chance I felt that there was going to be a big turnaround in attitude against me and that people were going to turn against me and not like me because I wasn't doing drama content anymore. And instead it's been the opposite, especially these last couple of weeks have been overwhelmingly over the top levels of support. And it made me feel so nice and happy and appreciated. So the funny part is, you could say that there was drunk begging, crying, and excessive belching, and you're probably right in all those regards. But the difference is I made like over $2,000 yesterday while I was doing all that stuff, while you're just sitting here with sour grapes actually throwing me more money the next day to try to get like a jab at me. But you paid me to do it. You're just not that smart. So thanks for a $5 super chat. DJ and DJ also with a $5 super chat. Says I had to work yesterday. Happy late birthday. Thank you, DJ and DJ. I appreciate you. Good to see you here today. Hopefully you didn't have too bad of a work day yesterday. And welcome to the stream, the chill stream, because man, after yesterday, I need a nice chill. Why are you wearing this incredibly comfy, oversized sweatshirt today? I was like, today I am just bumming it. I am just gonna relax. Okay. Let's see here. So this is great. Another troll over on Kick says, "What do you think making $2,000 in a day makes you a legend?" I don't know what it makes you, but it certainly makes me, better than you. I'm not the one sitting in my chat so upset that I had a good day yesterday that I have to sit there and be all pissy about it. Like, you could be doing anything else with your life right now. You could go be doing productive, positive things, but instead you're sitting here all upset that I had a good day yesterday. So, for the record, your tears are very tasty. So, that's what I have here. Fresh brewed, sad boy hater tears from yesterday being such a good day. And let me tell you, it's a fine vintage. It's a very fine vintage. It's delicious. Ahem. All right. Anyway, let's continue. See, and now I love it because then he tries to judge those. Oh, I'm not begging for pennies and dimes. I made $2,000. That's a lot of pennies and dimes. Anyway, $2 it came in. From Mars inhabitant, congrats. I'm happy for your success. The tears are what winners call tears of joy, something your stalker bums would never feel. I know. I told you that yesterday. I felt so grateful and so happy because after, going through what I've been through in the last over 10 years, right? Again, being someone on the internet that everyone claims to hate. But then when it gets exposed, the only reason any of them hate me is because it's profitable, because morons throw money at it. Not because people actually hate me or have valid gripes. It's just because they make money doing it. Right? I mean, take a look at what's going on right now. It's literally for money. If there was no money in it, they wouldn't do it. They're phonies. But people are so dumb, they don't care. They reward bad bullying behavior, despite the fact if it actually is justified or not, just because it gives them personal pleasure to see people get bullied, right? So after what I've been through, you got to wonder what was going to happen with everything. Like these last couple of weeks, there was a big chance that I took, handling it the way that I did, and it has worked out great. You know what I mean? It has. Like, people are actually showing up, engaging, and supporting with all of my content. I was able to just play Suikoden, a RPG from the 1990s, in its entirety. And I got all of my goals hit every single time I streamed it. That's insane. Do you understand that I was never able to do that before? How many RPGs have I played over the years? All the Like a Dragon Yakuza games, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound. Never did I hit my goals playing those games. Never. And now I am. People want to come out and support me because I'm genuine, Because I'm not some faker, I'm not some phony, I'm not sitting here to bully and crap on others, I'm not some shilling crappy product. You know, what I do is real, and people appreciate that, and they're coming out in droves to support me. And I'm so grateful for that, because I didn't know how things were going to go, but man, it went well. So thank you. What a great day yesterday, how happy I was, you know, I was genuinely like, wow, how the hell did it go that well? Now, we didn't hit the $3,500 goal, so I didn't shave my beard. We could have done that and had the record highest stream ever, so you really let me down in that regard. You see, and that's the thing. So I say that, right? And it's obviously a joke, but the people out there are so dumb who don't like me, they actually think I'm being serious. Like, there was no fucking way yesterday I was going to hit $3,500 of support in one stream. No way was I looking for that or expecting it, but it was a running joke. No, I'll shave my beard and we'll do that. But then they actually report on it like it's factually, oh yeah, see, he really was going for that. And you say, you're so dumb. I was so grateful for anything that I got, and then I ended up having an insanely great day. Excuse me. These people are just fucking nuts, you know? They only want to believe what proves their narrative. They selectively report things, selectively talk about things. They edit things to be what they're not. They're just out of their minds. And the fact that anyone actually watches or listens to their crap is so fucking ludicrously stupid. You've got to be one of the biggest dunces on the planet. And sadly, the problem is there's a lot of dunces now. Humanity as a whole is getting dumber and dumber and finding entertainment in garbage stuff that's not real. It's not even real stuff. It's not like, oh, Phil did this horrible thing, let's make fun of him. The horrible thing didn't even happen. Right? Oh, Phil was a drunken mess and crying at the end of his stream. No, I was definitely inebriated, but I was having a great time and I was so grateful for everything that had happened. It was tears of joy and gratefulness. That's different than he was a blubbering, depressed, drunken mess as they report, but that's how they report it, right? That is correct. I do not have a full beard. I have a goatee. It's not patchy. It's just all white. It's literally all white. And so you can't really see it that well on camera, as you can see actually over here, which you've seen close up. Here we go. Right? See? Now you can actually see it. It's all white hairs. This is all pure white hair right here. That's why it looks like that. You know, but I don't dye it because I don't care. I age gracefully. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm not getting older. Soon you're going to start seeing it up here. This hair, there's all white hairs in here. I don't know if we could see them, but there are. I'm starting to get all white hairs up there too. I'm not going to do anything about that. I'm just going to let it go. You know, nothing I can really do about it. You get older, you get older. You know, I don't know why people run from their age. I mean, everyone's going to get old and everyone's going to pass away at one point. It's kind of the human conditioning. Better that you accept it and you learn to live with it than you just kind of deny it for your whole life, which a lot of people do. A lot of people think they're going to live forever and they act like that and you're crazy, you know? Yes, Major Alex, again, you have to understand that, you know, it's called being human and having emotions. That yes, I was overcome with emotion at the end of yesterday's stream. I was feeling fulfilled, actually, as a creator and a streamer, that people actually were liking my content and coming by and supporting me, that they didn't actually just hate me, that they actually saw where I was coming from, who I am as a person and a creator, and liking what I did and having an overwhelmingly positive day. That's called tears of joy. If you don't understand what they are, it's probably because you're a miserable wretch who never had any goodness in their life, so you wouldn't understand so and actually being happy and crying because of it, because, you know, you're a loser. So maybe you should go focus on that. Right? Go actually do something, right? Haha. From Flatman B, he says, any evil person can turn away from their bad ways. Embrace positivity. It's all gravy. People need to lighten up a bit. I mean, you're right. When I was younger, all right, I was a bully. Okay, I was a troll. I was an internet bully. I literally went after people in the FGC because I had nothing better to do with my life. I thought that making other people miserable, you know, actually was giving me pleasure. As sad as that sounds, because it was, you know, I was miserable. I didn't like my life, so I wanted to bring others down. And I today absolutely positively regret those actions, 100%. I wish that I'd never done them. But the thing is, when I was young, I was immature. I didn't get it. Now that I'm older, all right, and I see that number one, Here's the thing. As you get older, some things happen. Number one, you start to get older and you start to see your body slow down. You start to have health problems. And then you start to see people around you, like your loved ones, your family members, right? They start to get old. They start to have health problems. And then what you realize is that you got one life to live. You got to make the absolute best of it. You got to be as positive as you can with the time you have, because if you waste your time on this toxic negativity, next thing you know, you'll be 65 years old staring in a mirror, dying of some debilitating illness and saying, what did I just do with my life? I don't want to be 65 staring in a mirror saying, what happened to the last 65 years? So I kind of had in the last, 7, 8 years an epiphany. I don't want to be a toxic jerk anymore. I just want to do good. I want to make content that's not toxic, but instead is positive for the people on the internet. I don't want to sit around and bully and bring other people down to get ahead. I just want to be me, and hopefully people will go along for that ride with me. And you know what? They are. And that means something. It does. When everyone else on the internet is trying to pull me in this toxic bully direction or lol cow direction, and I say, no, I refuse. Even though that could probably get me more attention, more popularity, more money. I don't care. I want to be me, and I want to make the content that I like to make and that I feel is meaningful to the internet and not harmful to people on this planet. So, yeah. That's the thing. As you get older, you realize all these things, and then you look back at the things you've done in your past and you feel awful. I do. I felt terrible for those people who I bullied, and I actually have gone and apologized to some of them because, I think they deserved that at least. And actually, to a lot of people don't know this. One person actually forgave me, and I felt so good that person was actually a really good person who I'd bullied like an idiot when I was young for no fucking reason. It's just a dunce, And they forgave me. I was like, thank you so much. Now it lets me feel like I can move on and not have to dwell on these horrible things I did in the past, So that's all I could say, man. Focus on the positive. Stay away from the negative. That's all you got to do. Okay. Continuing on. Beaver Bother to the $1.50 says, I want an answer. Why don't you like me? Because you're obnoxious. There's a difference between being excited or, how can I say, energetic or obnoxious. You are obnoxious. You would sit there and chat and you would actually be like, I want an answer from Phil. And you would spam the chat nonstop for like an hour. The same message. It's obvious I saw it the first 17, 18 times you posted it, and I'm ignoring it for a good reason. How do you not get the picture? Again, you're the equivalent of a kid, a small child, who is immature, doesn't get it, and wants attention. So they grab your leg like this, and they go, hey, you, hey, come on, hey, pay attention, hey. No, come on, leave me alone, hey. I'm a streamer. I don't have time to deal with you like I'm your parent. I'm not your parent. No one else is acting like you. You didn't notice that I unbanned you to be nice to you, okay? I unbanned you to be nice. And then within a day, you got rebanned again because you couldn't behave. I don't want to be people's dads on these streams. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Some more tips have come in. It's like, I'm nothing against you, Beaver Bother. I just think you're obnoxious. And I'm not going to stand around in my place of business and put up with someone who's obnoxious and bothering both myself and the other customers, right? If you had someone who came into your restaurant and just wouldn't stop screaming at the top of their lungs, you would ask them politely to stop. And if they didn't stop, you would ask them to leave. And then if they didn't leave, you would have them escorted out by the police, right? Only I'm the police here. All right, so I got a $2 tip. So it says, congrats on all the support yesterday. Thank you very much. And thanks for the $2 right now, because we're about a third of the way to our goal, even though it wasn't my intention to hit a goal on this stream. This is just a hangout stream, but I appreciate you guys.
Thank you, everyone, for watching, and I will see you on the next one.
Viewers laughing, can't stand still. DSP, Zest brings a thrill.